Hi there, I'm Luke, welcome back to PhotoBite, and today we're checking out the Lowepro Flipside 200 AWII. Let's get into it. So this is the new Lowepro Flipside 200 AWII, and already we are very impressed with it in terms of its form and functionality. So with the pricing, it comes in at just under £100, and with that you get a nice small little bag that actually keeps things nice and small and also keeps the weight down as well. So the way that you would access it is through the back. So you would remove the straps over and you would open it up like so, and then reveal everything inside. So currently we have a Mavic Air in here with the remote, and then we've got some batteries as spare in here as well, like that. So we've got some spare Mavic batteries, and then of course you can get a few more other bits like a couple of lenses and a small point and shoot camera. Now you can mix this around, so you can have a camera body with a lens and maybe a small prime, but the whole idea of this bag is not to be able to fill it up with loads of gear. This is to keep it small, functional. So if you're going out and you don't want to be carrying loads of gear, but you still want to keep something very expensive and secure, this is the bag for you. It's great if you're going around places like London or any other cities where you could potentially have a theft occur, because the way that this strap sits is actually on the inside. So when you're walking around, there are no single points of access where someone could get in and take your camera. So that's a nice little bonus as well. When you open up the front, there's a front pouch here, and then that reveals a few small little points where you can put in a few different accessories. You can attach your keys to the end. You can put in a small 7-inch tablet in there as well, a few pens. So you can use this as a general rucksack, but Lowepro is a well-known camera bag company, so that is something to bear in mind. Now you're probably wondering where you would actually put your tripod, and they thought about that. So you got a little slot here that you pull out, and that's where the foot of the tripod will go. A little slot up here as well, and then this is where the clips are, and you'll just have a tripod run down the middle. So this really is a great run and gun shoot. You can also use these straps to the side, have a tripod on the top, so you can have two tripods if you really wanted to, but that might be a bit excessive. And a little pot on the side as well for your water bottle or anything else that you prefer. So overall, it's a really nice backpack. There is plenty of padding on the back, so you're not going to worry about all those camera bits and bobs really going into your back and giving you a hard time. And it's also a nice small lightweight backpack to begin with, so when you do load up with stuff, you're not just adding more weight to the already heavy bag. When it comes to a waterproof cover, this one does actually have one. It ties just in the back here, so that it doesn't come separately, and then that would just go over the top. One thing to do bear in mind is that this won't cover up if you have a tripod on top. This is purely just for the shape of the bag, so do bear that in mind if you are carrying around a tripod and it does start raining, because you may or may not have to carry it. And it just goes in like that. It really is that simple. The kind of people that I see using it are people that don't want to be going around with a big backpack full of stuff, or they don't want to go around with a big pack with very little stuff. It's a nice little bag if you're just going out, and possibly you're out with friends and family and you don't want to lug around a big backpack. You can just take your essentials with you and then off you go. It's also great if you do a lot of hikes, like day hikes, and you don't want to be carrying around a heavy weighted down camera bag. You just want to take your bare essentials, being your camera, lenses, tripod, and then off you go. So you can keep it as simple as you want. And of course you can also get a small drone in there as well, like a Mavic Pro or a Mavic Air. So then you can take that with you as well and then go on and do your thing. I don't really see this being so much for videographers. However, if you are a run and gun style, you will benefit from this. I mainly see this more going towards photographers who want to keep their gear nice and small and don't want a big bag. So overall, this is a bag that is designed for people who don't have a lot of gear and they don't want to carry a lot of gear if they do have a lot. Otherwise, you could use this as an everyday bag. It might be a little bit tricky in the way that it's designed, because it is designed for camera security. But overall, we're very impressed with the bag. We don't really see any improvements that need to be made. It seems to be a very well-rounded camera bag. Only thing I kind of wish they would have done is with the waterproof covers, maybe covered up or have room to cover up a tripod as well. But other than that, we don't really have any gripes with it. So on that note, if you do have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Make sure you do hit that subscribe button. You want to see those numbers going up. But in the meantime, I'm Luke, this is PhotoBite, and we'll see you next time.